I would give you an update on last week, because last week was what we call a real piece of shit. It was really bad. And not just once, but like multiple times for all sorts of things. You ever have one of those weeks that like starts off with a little pebble of things not quite going right and it just balloons as it goes? So this week's videos are actually all about how terrible last week was, and it's taken me all weekend to process it. I actually sat down yesterday and spent most of the day ignoring the world, playing Spider-Man on PlayStation, because it was kind of therapeutic to go out there and beat everything up and get points for it without actually harming anybody, because that's not something that I want to do. And I was so looking forward to going out and about and catching up with people and going to shops I haven't been to, and even starting Christmas shopping, which is not something I particularly want to do this year. So this video is about my time op shopping last week, which is, it was not as successful as I wanted it to be, but here, let me explain in flashback. So I got a message from my youngest son the other day. He's living in a flat with some friends, which is all good. One of the flatmates is moving out. He's getting a bigger bedroom, so he wanted to know if he could swap out his king single for the double bed that I had here, which you might remember was in a video I did a couple of weeks ago when I completely redid up my guest room. So I had to go in and undo everything. He showed up last night with his friend and swapped everything out. So now I've been left with this bed that sits in the room, which is fine. Like, it's all good. It's a guest room. It's not like I'm going to have a million people in there. But this bed does not come with legs at all. And I don't know who has any. So I'm making it my Saturday mission to try and find bed legs. And I had this idea last night that the best place to go to try and find something like that is probably going to be an op shop. And then I remembered the nearest suburb to me has like 6 op shops. So that's our mission today. We are going op shopping so we can see if we can find bed legs, because that is what this time in the lockdown has come to. Looking for bed legs. Going to be fun. Let's see how the day goes. Alright, so I made it to the shops. I have this friend who is very good with op shops, in that every time he went in there, he found something amazing. Like there would be some hidden treasure and stuff like that. I've never been able to mimic that. And to be fair, I'm not hunting for hidden treasure. I'm hunting for bed legs. So let's see how this goes. By the way, it's a fun day to be out of the house. It's always good to be out of the house. So, yeah, mask at the ready. Mask at the ready. Wallet at the ready. Let's do this. So I've been to all of the op shops here now, because there's less than there used to be, unfortunately, with everything that's going on. And I found one set of bed legs, which was in the very first one I stopped by. So I'm going to go back and get those, because I can. Because hopefully they do the trick. And because, you know, it's a nice distraction from everything else that's happening. Right, mission successful. Feet are in there. I'll show you what the bedroom looks like very soon. Afterwards, I just wanted to leave you with a final thought while I'm still out here and about with people. Do you know what it's like wearing these masks all day? Like, it's just fairly common now that we all have to do it. This is how mall Santas feel all the time. All the time, because you've got something constantly on your face that just itches and it's synthetic and it's like, eh. So, spare a thought for mall Santas and the shit that they have. I just wanted to use that flashback transition. It's not something you get to use very often, and a flash forward transition now. So how did this all work out? I had the bed legs, I had the bed. Should be fairly straightforward, shouldn't it? Now, as you can see in this video, the legs didn't fit, because apparently there's multiple sizes for bed leg screws, and I had absolutely no idea. That bag was literally the only one I could find of bed legs that would have anything even resembling the closeness of the screw that I was after. So, I've had to settle for the bed sitting on the floor, but it does look kind of nice. You know, relatively easy for one person to sleep in. Hope I don't get more than one guest at a time, but we'll see how that goes. So that was the first part of last week's kind of week. Join me on Wednesday for the next part of the things that did not go so well last week. Until then, I hope your week goes better than mine did. I'll talk to you later.